Hope the chair and good old bath cow here were entertaining while I was out. Didn't say anything too offensive while I was gone either. But we're ready to hop into another one here and see if the pay pack doesn't give us slightly more luck in one direction or another. The crickets do still show up. Can never get away. This is our life now. Nothing but crickets for the rest of eternity. Definitely freeze the honey to throw in the green beetle. I usually like doing that. Precious, frigid, hooting, swimmers, buttocks, tea bags. Let's go with the precious buttocks. I was thinking frigid tea bags. At first, I was like, oh, now that's what you don't want, because you want your tea hot. But then I remembered iced tea is definitely a thing, and I'm just dumb. So, whoops. Brain just a little bit broken these days. But okie dokie, I think we bring you into the squad, put you in the back. One reroll. Now I wish I had taken one of those last ones, but okay. That's fine, I guess. Instead, throw you... Oh, wait a second, that was dumb. So, don't do as I do, kids. Definitely should have fed this to the green beetle before buying something. That might have been intelligent, but if it's intelligent, then why the heck would I be caught dead doing that? That doesn't seem like me. Not at all up my alley. But okay, up against a 4 squad. I mean, decently tough, but I don't think they have quite what it takes to cut it here. Never mind, I'm very wrong, and they're much, much stronger than me. Again, brain just slightly broken at all times of day, at all instances and moments. Oof, not exactly what we were hoping for here either. For the time being, we can throw an apple down the beetle's way. Doesn't seem too bad. Gives the ladybug something to live for as well, so that's always nice. It's worth a shot. I'm trying to think in my head if it's harder or easier to do cricket, I guess baby cricket builds on the paid pack. So I've still never quite been able to determine whether they've just added animals to the pack or if there is a bit more of a discrepancy between the two than you might originally assume, because it feels like there is. I feel like I never see turkeys on the paid pack. So that could definitely not just be my imagination and actually be a legitimate feature here. Not too bad for the quick pillant action, and you know what, I'll roll a little bit deeper for this. We definitely will freeze a ladybug. Ladybird. How do I feel about hedgehog? It's the next question we have to ask ourselves. Can even sell mosquito, buy hedgehog, buy this ladybug for now. Then everything on our squad survives the hedgehog, ideally. That isn't quite the case with our opponents. One of these. One of these? Something like that? Maybe? Okie dokie. As is the usual these days, stream is the one time that my hair decides to go completely rogue and land all over my face as I'm trying to pay attention to things. Wouldn't have it any other way. In fact, oh my gosh, I was still so like itchy and tickly everywhere that my hair was brushing up against. But there we go. Okay, cricket still happening. Still here for it. That's not what we want to see. Honestly, rooster's also not what we want to see, if I'm being honest with you. Could bring turtle in for one round in front of our ladybug, or we could go for the swan side of things. Potentially even like feeding our green beetle before summoning them in. Sure, let's go for it. Okay, no thing. Could even freeze and roll once, I guess, if we wanted to see any potential alternative options. I mean, sleeping pill. Don't mind if I do. And you know what? Yeah, we will bring in a swan temporarily. That extra little bit of cash might be the difference that we need in life. And so this would be where we could potentially kill off our cricket slightly early too. The 2-2 is not doing a lot, so I actually don't hate that idea. Apparently our whole squad's not doing a lot, because this is kind of the opposite occasion from last game. Instead of riding the wave of momentum, we just instantaneously crashed face first into the pavement here. So if I kill you now, you will be a 2-2, which means you don't survive the hedgehog. But our ladybug gets stronger. Let's see if this even works. Do you make a level 2 baby cricket? You do. Put you in front. Cool. Don't see how this could even possibly go wrong. I don't think we're getting the melon armor for a little bit here, so I will happily melon. Of course, we get a cricket now. That's not what we wanted to see. That's fine. That's very cool. This is where we turn it all around. This is where we make our money back. Level 2 baby cricket. Let's do this. Just barely. Okay. We're on the start of the turnaround at the very least. The upswing is just around the river bend. We'll get there any moment now. Oh, I was about to say we're so close to making bison work, but in fact, we're actually just there. Do I get rid of hedgehog or swan? At round 7, how much is hedgehog doing for us? It can kill horses, but that's about it. And even the majority of horses by now are probably level 2 or beyond. Have gotten some stats thrown their way. You wouldn't imagine it would be 2-2 effective overall. Okay, I might be selling both the hedgehog and the swan because I do love me a cow. It's definitely up my alley and what we're looking for here. Do I throw any money at the... Okay, zombie cricket is the canonical name. I think I'll still go with my nomenclature of baby cricket because I like that, but it's good to know for the lore here. And so, sell this. I think we even buy the can. Helps out our ladybug. Gets these two slightly better off right out the gate here. Something like this, something like that. Oh, I almost rolled immediately, losing the milk. That would have been a disaster, unmitigated disaster. So yeah, do I just have my baby cricket be a useless member of the squad so it's as if we're almost running a 4 squad? Or do I try and bring them into the fold? I think the answer is that we ignore them. Not in general. If we get something like a monkey, then that all turns around. But for the milk in particular, I think getting the bison kicking slightly earlier, especially since we're on lethal, so don't really have the freedom to fool around in the interim. I think we just have to commit fully to trying to make the rest of the squad as strong as possible, as quickly as we can. And as long as we don't come up against like Bison Caterpillar, we might be okay. That would be the dream. I mean, we're definitely winning this one. Ladybug MVP all across the board there. Fantastic work. Okay, more cows. Oh wait, no, we can't get more cows. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm just silly. Alternatively, we could sell beetle and bring turtle into the mix. One more can. Again, it gets ladybug kicking a little bit. Something like boom boom. Boom 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 boom. In my room. And temporarily here, I guess theoretically we should actually keep bison and turtle frozen up and use the pair instead. In fact, we definitely should because that also helps the ladybug. Yeah, let's not be silly about this. But level 2 bison would go a long way to ensuring our success. Level 2 turtle is kind of the same way, but this ladybug isn't always quite as strong as we'd like. Oh, that's beautiful. The weakness override there. Fantastic stuff. Love to see it. Great work, squad. You're doing brilliantly out there. Keep it up. Now the cows can start showing up in force. Ooh. Or bison, which, I mean, in some ways is just like a giant cow. Don't tell any bisons that I said that, though. That probably is not the best sentiment. Roll past one more time. And we will buy sushi just to make sure this ladybug is doing something in the interim, the long term here. And then if we do somehow hold this around still and start winning a bit more actively, we will have to come up with some solution for leveling up this cricket. We need to invest a lot of chocolate that direction. Which does become more tenable with the bison leveling up because they're self-scaling, doing brilliant work on their own. You know what? I think I will buy a can, even though we just talked about how much money we have to save for chocolate in particular. And I'm going to get chili. I don't know why I'm buying so much chili today. That's something that I usually ignore in the past. But I keep believing that maybe, just maybe, it will like break a critical melon armor. Maybe kill a like cheeky spot 2 scorpion. That would be nice. Oh, this is not a great squad for us. I think we just lose this. After all that. After all that. But okay, it was the... What's the word I'm looking for? The grand opening is not the right word. It was the first attempt at the kill the cricket early strategy. So how do I feel about that overall? Not great with this build. I think if we had had some like penguins or monkeys, it becomes good. Though those are also creatures that I'm not sure I've seen show up in the paid pack. So maybe there are just distinctive lists between the two. With some overlap, obviously. We're still seeing crickets, we're still seeing cows, all that goodness. One day I'll get to the bottom of this. For now, we'll take that one as it is. Unfortunately, too many early game losses stacking up doesn't exactly put us in the best position moving forward, but maybe we can find that sweet middle spot this next time around where we can have the time to play, have the time to operate our level 3 baby, I keep wanting to call it grasshopper, baby cricket, bus, what have you, any of these things. But we still need to be on top of the curve, I think, in order to be successful here. But let's hop into another one and see what the game has in store for us. I feel like I get ladybugs too often, but if the game just keeps handing them to me, what am I supposed to do about it? What the heck am I supposed to do with this information? So we'll do it one more time here. Wet sulking lazy, doggies, gems, nuts. Let's go with lazy doggies. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy brown dogs. All that good stuff. I believe... Actually, I haven't thought about that sentence in a long time. Isn't the gimmick with that it uses every letter in the alphabet? The English alphabet, I should say. I'm like pouring over it in my head as if I can actually visualize and accurately surmise whether that's true. But for the longest time, I used to test my typing speed with that sentence because I enjoyed having the idea of having to hit every single letter on the keyboard at least once throughout. So unless somebody proves differently, I'm just going to pretend that we were right. Take it as fact, regardless of whether or not that is the case. That seems like a good move, right? That's not at all ignorant or unsensible. Okie dokie. Oh, that's a free-to-play squad if I ever seen one. In fact, that's like my dream free-to-play squad. Three fish and a couple of ants. Maybe I'd swing it the other direction. Ants on a log with a couple of fish to back them up in the long term. That seems like a good combo to me. And as for some honey action, I think I will combine mosquitoes, bring in a swan, honey it. Gives the ladybug the buff as well. Hopefully we get a good reroll. Not quite. I mean, the pill is nice for next turn because I do want to pill off this ant, don't get me wrong. Can roll once more if we're selling the fish potentially as a replacement. maybe. Bit late to try for the level 3 cricket. I think we have to try and capitalize on an early ramp up to that point. But I will sell you for a writ. Get a good little writ boy in. Again, just can't argue with the 4-5 early on here. In fact, I just realized, so often when you're playing the rat, you don't want them at the front of your squad, because if they die before killing any units on the opponent's team, the rat's not going to summon in. But what if we want that to happen? What if we say screw the dirty rat that constantly screws us over, much like we just saw in that previous round? Instead, we went our own way. Owl's not the level 3 you want to see on that level up either, unfortunately. Not great. Alternatively, buying the rat isn't huge. Whatever. Let's just do this. Uses up our money efficiently, and it's sad how often that makes my decisions rather than actual coherent planning or logic. It's all about what looks nice, you know? What sits right in the heart. Let's see, Lazy Doggies versus the dry parts. Not exactly what you're looking for the most part. Seems grating and wrong. So what exactly do you do here again, dirty rats? Because honestly, doesn't seem like it's a whole lot. Have they changed you? Are you worse? I don't think so. But I've definitely been wrong many, many, many times before, so wouldn't be the greatest of shocks. Buffalo is interesting. Ooh, very early buffalo too, on top of that. No more ladybug for us? Buffalo instead? We could even sell you. And it's a little bit late, but I don't think it's too late for Caterpillar. Maybe? We'll even bring the rat in, because even if the rat doesn't necessarily work out for us a lot of the time here, I don't know if I've had the level 3 rat. At least I don't know if I've won with it. So that's interesting. Okay, we definitely lose these. They save it, yeah. The longest sentence consisting of one word. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I tried to work this out once in my head, because I know one of those is a verb. And it's an odd number, right? No, it's an even number. Is it 8? How many you have there? Because it's buffalo the color, buffalo the location, buffalo the animal, buffalo the same descriptive words in animal. That all follows for me, but I'm missing one in there somewhere. I'm sure there are multiple ways to put that together. One day I'll know the truth. The secret that they all try and hide from us. Ooh. Can I get the snail working? Not really. I could sell like a mosquito. Not a great look, but we do, I guess, get more triggers on our buffalo. So for that alone, it might be worth the shot. Let's try it out. It means that bison from the town of Buffalo, that other bison from the town of Buffalo bully. Okay, that's the one that I'm missing. It's not that they buffalo that buffalo. It's that they buffalo that buffalo them. Just to make, you know, the utmost sensical statement that is not at all confusing or strange or anything like that. Just totally tracks. Makes perfect sense. It's honestly just so obvious that surprised I didn't see it right off the cuff. But okay, let's continue on here with our own buffalo, who's hopefully not going to buffalo any buffalo too much. Sentence doesn't make any real sense, but basically you're saying that certain cows are mean to other cows. That's the skinny of it all. That's all you really need to know, right? You never get away from it. Even in the buffalo world, there's still Still drama, pain, all that good stuff. Oh me, oh my. But okay, we definitely want to sell this bat. Or maybe definitely is a little bit strong of a word. We almost definitely didn't end up coming out that much weaker in the end. Is it time for the goat? Ah, see? Oh wait, goat is good with buffalo. I was about to say, there's like some niche situations where it seems to be appropriate. No, it's good with buffalo. You know what? This spot's not actually being taken up by anyone useful. Heck yeah. Let's throw you in. Might even just spend all our money on garlic this turn. And regret our decisions in life right after the fact. Brilliant. And then we do want another snail, but right now if we lose here, we die in real life. So that's not great. I guess that's where we leave this. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see the goat triggered at least once, because I never seen that before. Oh my gosh, a microbe build. Okay, you're not quite suited for it. I guess they're maybe crossing their fingers and hoping that they see a turtle sometime in the future. It did ruin my bee, so can't exactly hate on them for it. Oh me, oh my. The fact that we never got to level up this buffalo, not good for us. Let's start here. Chicken is kind of fun, but I don't believe this is the run to do it. So like chicken goat seems like another match made in heaven. Chicken goat buffalo? Why the heck not? It seems brilliant. We just have to get rid of maybe our caterpillar, definitely our swan, to make the room for it to pop off. But I don't think we have the hit points, unfortunately. Can at least roll once and see what we get. I mean, a pig kind of works. It just works, is the thing. Huh. Bring like a chicken later. This may seem like the dumbest thing we've ever done. And it probably is. But I'm going to do it just because I've never bought a chicken before. And this is the one time that it seems like we have a build that might actually be suited for it. Selling the rat would be the long-term best move, I feel. Because we want to be able to scale off of the fact that the buffalo is getting there. But we don't have the turns for that. So I think we'll sell you, friend, as much as it pains me to admit it. Bring you in. Bring you in. We get 2 gold for selling the pig, so we can definitely afford to roll at least once, potentially twice. Once does it. Yeah. Beaver. That's good enough. Hopefully this buffalo is tough enough to make the cut on their own. I believe. I have faith in you, friend. How could it possibly go wrong? This is all perfectly calculated, brilliantly strategized. No silly decisions here or anything like that. That'd just be wild. Oh, not quite there. No. Unfortunately, we needed our rat to go slightly further. I think if the rat killed the first opponent, then we might have had a shot there. But okay, maybe I deserve that. This man rocking a force squad and winning. Unbelievable, right? I mean, to be fair, they did match against me, so when you put those two things on the scale, take that into consideration, maybe it's a little bit more believable, but... And on top of that, me running a chicken build for the first time did not go exactly according to plan. I still have hopes, high hopes, that one day we'll make that work out, because it is very interesting. It's like having an early dragon, right? It's a dragon with like some offset delay built into it, which is interesting. And I guess bad stats on its own side. Only helps out in the future instead of helping out the squad currently. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But regardless, chicken, maybe okay. But I still think it's trash off the top of my head. We'll have to see on a run where we actually have the hit points to play with it a little, to get a little wacky and wild and weird. See how it goes. But okie dokie, let's head in for another one here. Still definitely interested in doing a few more of the paid pack, and then maybe we will switch back before the end of the stream to the free pack, because it does seem a little bit better for going for those level 3 baby crickets, level 3 rams, or level 3 bus. I guess we never even got close to, but it's a dream. Maybe we will get there eventually.